This is IGN. The most solid MCU movie in a while asks you to bring it in for a group hug. This is your IGN review of Thunderbolts by Clint Gage. So that's what the asterisk is for. Thunderbolts is a worthy outing for some of the MCU's unsung heroes, but just like the film's sorta not really antagonist the century, it has both a dark half and a light half. One of them is actually pretty great. I had a lot of hope for Thunderbolts going into it. Something's been in the air this last year, from the Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four of it all, to the sense that we're through Phase 4's strange aimlessness, and it's all gotten me more intrigued. There's been a sense lately, something Anthony Mackie has even said out loud, that Marvel is set to recapture some of its magic. Thunderbolts, for the most part, is moving in the right direction, with a solid, fairly unexpected ride for its band of anti-heroes. But first, there's a lot of exposition, and for a not insignificant amount of the runtime, the movie belongs to Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, with Bucky Barnes, played by Sebastian Stan, hanging on the periphery of her plotting in his new role as a politician. More than anything, this section of the movie had me wondering at what point it was decided to make the Winter Soldier a congressman, and if it was just because one of the titular Thunderbolts should be around for all the early shoe leather. Once it gets properly moving, though, one of the things I liked most about Thunderbolts is actually one of the things I liked most about Infinity War and Endgame, combinations of characters who've never met but make for an interesting dynamic. The team never quite gels as a whole, though. Director Jake Schreier and screenwriters Eric Pearson and Joanna Callow are aiming for a non-stop, snappy back and forth in the Guardians of the Galaxy mold, but their main characters don't live in that energy for nearly as long as they're meant to, or more importantly, as long as they need to. Because while Yelena and pals are cracking wise, Thunderbolts' gloomier half is lurking just out of sight and ready to effectively bum you out. Thunderbolts truly excels with its darker, more upsetting subject matter and themes. Because these lows work so well, the highs that don't quite have the energy they're aiming for seem much less high by comparison. And for me, it made the movie overall feel like a kind of bummer. A compelling and moving bummer at times, but I wasn't really feeling up for a silly round of petty bickering by the time the home stretch rolled around. Thunderbolts is the most solid the sacred timeline has felt in a little while, providing an adventure befitting its overlooked title characters. While it very capably dabbles in a darker tone, touching on the mental health of heroes and villains alike, the filmmakers struggle to balance that dabbling with a snappy, comedic energy. While the movie as a whole left me feeling like it was a downer on the balance, it's at least the good kind of downer, filled with characters I'm looking forward to seeing again. Thunderbolts' IGN score? 7 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest Thunderbolts updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.